Hello and welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to be doing some harder examples of BEDMAS questions or order of operation questions. In my previous video, I explained what BEDMAS is, why we do it, and gave a few basic examples. I'm not going to explain what BEDMAS is. I'll link my previous video in the description if you want to know a little bit more about BEDMAS. But here we're just going to do a little bit harder examples. So the first example is this one, which was written on the board. It looks big and scary, but I'm going to show you how doesn't have to be as big and scary as it may seem. Okay, so what we first do is we go down our BEDMAS line, if you like. We first look at brackets. Do we have any brackets? Well, yes, we do. Now, there's a reason I picked this one, and that's because we actually have brackets inside other brackets. So we have a group of brackets or parentheses here, and then inside we have another brackets and parentheses. What we do in this case is we do the ones that are inside the other brackets. Okay, so we're going to do the 3 plus 1 first. So everything else here stays the same. 96 divided by 4, and it's going to be times 3 plus 1 gets us to 4. Everything else stays exactly the same. Okay. Now what do we do? Well, we go down our BEDMAS line again. Look at, do we have any brackets? Well, yeah, we still have brackets. So we need to do these brackets first. 4 times 4 and 2 to the power of 3. We also get rid of our only exponent in this step as well. So 96 divided by, well, 4 times 4 gets us to 16, so it'll be 96 divided by 16 plus 5, and this is times. Now 2 to the 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, which gets us to 8 minus 9. So now we go down our BEDMAS line again. Brackets, we have no brackets. We have no exponents. We do have divide and multiply. Remember, these are tied for priority. So we just do the divide and the multiply next. We don't do this plus first. We need to do our division first and then our multiply. So 96 divided by 16 gets us to 6, plus, and then 5 times 8 gets us to 40, minus 9. And so our last step, again, addition and subtraction are tied for priority, so we just go from left to right. So our next step would be 6 plus 40 gets us to 46, minus 9, and then 46 minus 9 gets us to 37. And that's the first example. Okay, so the next example is on the board. Again, it looks maybe a little bit scary, but I'm going to show you how it's not so scary. So we go down our BEDMAS line again. First is brackets. Do we have any brackets? Yes, we have brackets here. So we do whatever's inside the brackets first. So everything else stays the same. We have 2 to the power of 5 plus 3 to the power of 3 minus, now 7 plus 4 gets us to 11. So we've got 11 times 4. Now we go down our BEDMAS line again. Do we have any brackets? No. Do we have any exponents? Yes, we do. We have 2 to the power of 5 and 3 to the power of 3. So you can use a calculator if you want to do this. 2 to the power of 5 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That gets us to 32. And 3 to the power of 3 is 3 times 3 times 3, which gets us to 27. So we've got 32 plus 27 minus 11 times 4. Notice how the minus 11 times 4 just stays exactly the same. We don't touch that at all. We just do our exponents. So now we go down our BEDMAS line again. We've got rid of all our brackets. We've got rid of our exponents. We don't have any division, but we do have a multiplication. So we do our division and multiplication next. So this is what we do next. And this is important because this will change our answer drastically if we do this before doing our addition and subtraction. So 11 times 4 gets us to 44. So we've got 32 plus 27 minus 44. Okay? Addition and subtraction is next. They're tied for priority, so we just work from left to right. So we'll do 32 plus 27 next. That gets us to 59 minus 44. And then 59 minus 44 gets us to 15. And that's our answer. Okay, so for the final question, we have a big fraction. Now, what I do with these big fractions is I treat the numerator and denominator as if they're in parentheses or brackets. So I simplify the numerator and then simplify the denominator as much as possible and then just do the fraction. Okay? So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to try and simplify the numerator and denominator. Now, we have in the square root sign 36 plus 64. So what we do in this case is we actually do 36 plus 64 first. We don't do square root of 36 plus the square root of 64. We don't do that. We do the 36 plus 64 first because they're both in that square root sign. Okay? So that's what we're going to do immediately first. Now 36 plus 64 gets us to 100. So we've got the square root of 100 over the square root of 64 minus square root of 36. So now we just go down our BEDMAS line. We don't have any brackets. We do have exponents. We have 3 square root signs, so that's what we're going to do next. Square root of 100 gets us to 10. 8 times 8 is 64, so the square root of 64 is 8. Minus the square root of 36 gets us to 6. So we've got 10 over 8 minus 6, and then we simplify the denominator as much as we can. 10 over, now 8 minus 6 is 2, and then 10 divided by 2 gets us to 5. And we're done.